Well, it's the kind of contest you'd really want in a decider, particularly if you happen to be a neutral. India on top early on, two early wickets at the very start of the innings, then a good comeback, led by Jason Roy. Again, a couple of wickets for Hardik Pandya, then a recovery partnership from England, and a small little comeback by India, taking that fifth wicket, that off Moeen Ali. But now with Buttler playing a captain's knock and the dangerous Liam Livingstone in with David Willey to come, England looking very decently placed with 15 overs to come. I'm joined on Cricbuzz Comm Box by Zaheer Khan. India have had their chances, England have had their chances, but I think it's the surprise factor of the return to form of Jos Buttler that's really been the difference in this second half of the 35 overs.
Absolutely, and we were talking about it. We touched upon it a little bit. The previous match victory has helped him. There's no doubt about it. It could have gone the other way around as well. But the last match victory has certainly eased those nerves, and he's been keen. The quality of Butler's batting, no one can match. He's a match winner now, playing a crucial role in a decider. I think in terms of looking ahead for him individually and the responsibilities which he's taken, it's certainly going to help. Still, the job not completely done for him. 90 deliveries remaining in this innings. They would want to maximize that. And both the power hitters, one is fully set. Livingston and Hardik Pandya. That contest was interesting to see again. So let's see who wins that contest. We'll have Hardik bowling couple more overs is what the feeling is, and that will be an interesting contest if he's able to get the wicket. So that will definitely work in India's benefit. There is no doubt about that. But Buttler is the main guy. From India's point of view, I think they need to get his wicket as soon as possible.
Yeah, as Zaheer Khan mentioned, that contest actually started in the previous game between Liam Livingstone and Hardik Pandya. Liam Livingstone won round one of that, and Hardik came back to take his wicket. Here too, Liam Livingstone has had round one with that 1-6 into that little construction site at Old Trafford, but we'll see what happens going forward. It's been mature from that Buttler-Moeen Ali partnership, because if you saw the strike rates early on, Moeen took forever to get going. Jos Buttler was striking at a very basic strike rate, and then you could see they were treating it like a 50-over game, and the final partnership, 75 of 84, they both caught up with their strike rates.
That middle phase of the innings is so crucial in ODIs. I know that with the format and the T20 format, a lot of people they keep talking about the middle phase being very dead in ODIs, but that's the very crucial phase of the game. How you approach that. Now today you've seen the wickets. England has lost their wickets early, so you need that middle consolidation phase, and Moeen Ali and Buttler provided that. So full marks to that partnership. Full marks to both of them to apply themselves. Changing gears is something which was required. We were expecting Buttler not to go really hammer and tongs from the word go, since his form has not been up to the mark. So he was always going to take his time. Moeen Ali was the real aggressor in that partnership. But from England's point of view, it was important to consolidate in that middle phase, which they did. And now the platform is set for Livingston and Willie and Craig Overton to make sure that the innings finishes strong. But the glue in this is going to be Buttler. He's past 50. He's now very well set, and that what he can do in the back end of the innings. So if he's getting onto that kind of a form, then it will be very hard for anyone to predict what kind of total it will be. And for India, it's very important that if they are able to get this wicket, secure this wicket early, then you will be able to restrict England to a decent total, which you can look to chase down and take advantage of good pitch and relatively weaker bowling lineup. Yes, I know that Topley has done well, but if you're able to deal with him and then put other bowlers under pressure, you can chase down any total. So we'll have to see that how it evolves from here in terms of bowling options. That the seam bowling options are going to be there, and I feel Rohit will look to use Yuzvendra Chahal as well, even though he's gone for few in the earlier part. I still feel that the quality which he has and the wicket taking ability which he has, if India can still think of taking wickets even in this phase, then they'll be able to restrict England at a relatively easier target.
Yeah, it'll still be a little bit of thinking for Rohit Sharma to do, because it was very easy in the previous game, the way Chahal had bowled his first spell, that he was going to bowl his 10 overs, and then it was about Jadeja, Prasidh Krishna, Hardik Pandya seeing that division of those 20 overs. But today, I know you say Chahal should come back, but there's no guarantee he's going to be a 10-over spell. So it's still a bit of calculation for Rohit to do. Meanwhile, the Hardik Pandya and Levin Livingston battle continues. Round 2 has gone to Livingston, another 88-meter 6. And this one has had the construction workers scurrying. And let's hold on to that one. 2 rounds to Livingston, 1 round to Hardik Pandya. What matters in a bat versus ball battle, even if you win that 1 ball, that's all it takes for Livingston to be having an early shower. Same thing, 6, Ravindra Jadeja out.
Well, I think it's important. The wicket was important, not about the runs, because there is still enough time in the game. So if you've taken Livingston's wicket now, and Hardik has had a superb day in his first 4 overs. He's given only 2 runs, had taken 2 wickets. So he's having a good day out there. And if he's taken a wicket right now, that sets a perfect platform for Indian bowlers to finish the innings strong. Still, Buttler is out there. But you still have one end open which you can take advantage of, and I still feel that Rohit should use Yuzvendra Chahal maybe for 2 or 3 overs, 4 overs, even if he doesn't bowl full quota. I think still he can chip in with a wicket or 2, which will in turn restrict the England, because they've lost 6 wickets now. So I think wickets is something which should be the mantra right now to finish the innings.
Well, maybe about 3 minutes ago, if I'd asked you the question when that second 6 went into the construction site and almost knocked over a construction worker trying to recover the ball, you might have said a different score. With the fall of Livingston's wicket, I know Buttler's still there. What kind of score are you looking at for England at this stage?
I think
close to what you predicted.
Yes, I think that's where it's heading. And if Indian team is able to do that, I think it's still the wicket. The pitch has looked good. So you will be able to chase down that total, I feel.
Yeah, so there you go. That's the way to sum it up in terms of our predictions. Zaheer Khan a favourite if England keep going this way. If India can pull it back a little bit, Joy Bhattacharya comes into the equation. I'm out of the equation long time ago. 241, that's not happening. If it does, it'll be a miracle. That's all from Cricbuzz Comm Box. We'll see you in about 14 overs time for our mid-inning show.